Hello, John. I'm attempting to record this video again. So I'm going to start off with the splash screen, the custom splash screen, into the cutscenes that I made, and then into the tutorials, and I'll talk through them as they go. All the UI has been updated to have a new style, which is throughout the whole game. You can see bits of it here. Now into the main menu, and we'll jump straight into the intro cutscene for the game.
This thing on? Darn technology. If you are seeing this, then I am oh shoot, no, wrong one. I mean, this is test 17. Let's see if this body belt will finally boot up. Alright, let me just plug it. Oh my stars! I'm getting too old for this sugar honey ice.
So the Willy character model I did myself. I animated this whole cutscene using the cinematics manager. Directed, wrote the stuff. Then this is our new tutorial, new UI. We got some new dialogue recorded. This whole new tutorial just designed by Tom. It's still the same assets from the rest of the game, but we updated them a little bit to give it kind of a simulation matrix theme. I'm kind of running through the tutorial. Once this spawns in, the UI has been updated. As you can see, this is specifically for the tutorial. Take out my new gun. Going through. New dash tutorial. There's nice little VFX when you die, and you just dash past. The intro and outro UI animations for all the scenes have been updated by myself, like this here, and this here keeps everything consistent.
You better get out there. That train's about to leave. I'll be ready here to upload you into a new body in case that one you got on now gets destroyed.
And that's the outro cutscene, leading directly into the actual game itself. Now, that is tutorial cutscenes, which I did all by myself, and then the tutorial visuals. Again, the models were done by Ben. I did the texturing and the UI and the animation. Now, moving on to the boss itself got a big update, and the arena is completely new. We don't need the audio anymore. The arena is completely updated with brand new assets. Here is the new boss. The boss has a new attack. It's also blue now. Ben made this big model in the center, and then this model off to the side here. But the whole vibe of the boss has changed, and this, what you saw there, is the boss's new ram attack. I added it to the model and the animation, and clearly the boss is a new theming. I'm just going to go ahead and deal a whole bunch of damage to the boss, wherever it is. Here we go. Take damage. This is the boss transition. I did all this animation myself, all the VFX. As we're falling in from the generator area, we fall down into the depths of the factory, which is kind of this melting pot area of scrap. So all this animation, all this texturing, all this stuff moving in the code to move it and spawn it, was all done by myself. All the big grinders, and then you can see underneath the floor, as stuff, old bot parts get grinded up, the boss charging around, get ground up, you can see the little parts get moved along conveyor belts into the molten lava, which is kind of the storytelling of the whole factory, being this is fueling the whole place. And then if I just kill the boss, blow up, and then we exit through this little lava bridge, And this would be where it would lead on to the rest of the game, where it kind of just you get into the looping sections of the game. So that is the new boss arena. Again, all the modeling, all the texturing, all the animation, all the VFX, all was all done by myself since beta. Now we're going to jump into another scene, because we love jumping around scenes, into asset test. This is super quick. All the environment assets that are animated, you can now blow them up, and you'll see they'll get, that one blew up, there's that one blown up there. They can all take damage, and they will blow up like they're malfunctioning, just to give the world a bit more weight. And Ben will talk about it in his video. He made a bunch of destructible models, and we got those to blow up too, using the same script that I made to blow up the enemies and things like that. We'll jump into the actual game itself. We got a new weapon in. It's kind of a plasma grenade launcher thingy. Here it is. Ben made the model, and then I did the VFX for it blowing up. This, and this. I'll quickly show you some of the new UI. Complete room. So all the weapons are now just in one big thing. So this is the new selection UI for loot. You would select your thing and then select which one you want to swap it out for. And then our inventory is updated as well. Everything's updated. The pause menu's updated. That's all UI. There's a new font. It's a custom font specifically for the game that I made. Then last but not least, we made a couple new chips. So UI, textures, icons, chips. These are a bunch of new chip icons that I made for the mech. They all have specific descriptions of what they do, but I've tried to keep the style consistent and have it convey enough information through the chip that you kind of would get to know what it does. And then there's a couple new, I say couple, there's a lot of new weapon chips in here as well. Now, I believe that is everything, but knowing me, there's probably 101 other minuscule little things that I edited along the way since beta, but that should be about it, and it's just gone over 8 minutes, so I apologize for that. Yeah, goodbye, John.